I think Secretary to Government.
Chief of Staff.
Okay, Malam Bashir Sayedu, Malam Jafar Usadi, and Aisha Galadima. All of them were subjected to harassment and
in prison.
So this is a clear case of wanting to suppress democracy.
Yes, sir. It is really scary that people that claim to be Democrats or fought for democracy or even went on exile due to military rule are now using state apparatus to suppress any dissent, any disagreement, or even differences in political views. It's quite a shock. And honestly, sir, to me, it's a disgrace. I mean, for people to behave the way they are behaving. So it means that all the years of saying we are pro-democracy, we are Nadeco, it was all pretense, it was all fake. And all the claims that we are fighting for true federalism and so on, is all fake again.
Yeah,
because this government is trying to centralize everything instead of devolving power to the lower levels. So, but the sum total of this is that we are facing an evil of such a large proportion in the history of this country that if we don't all come together and end this Tinubu administration by 2027, Tinubu will try to be our Paul Biya. He will be president for life. All the signs are there. This is how Paul Biya is like.
Yes, yeah.
All the signs are there. So we don't have a choice, sir. And you are our leader, you have done this fight, you have fought the military, you have experience in democratic governance, and when you and Obasanjo were in charge of this country, no one has been imprisoned because he has different political views.
Absolutely not.
Never, not once. Even President Buhari with his military background never did that. And here we are facing full-fledged civilians. But they are worse than any military regime we've ever had. So your call that we must unite is a timely one. I think the people of Nigeria, sir, have made up their minds that this government must go, APC must be voted out. What the people of Nigeria are looking forward to is us. We must provide the leadership and the unity of purpose that we've talked about. And
I thought we should, more than any other time before, we should unite and fight against, in fact, fight this government. Fight them to a point of sending them out of, of governance. So I think there is need for unity because otherwise, individually and collectively, nobody is safe in this country.
yes, sir.
We could fight the military and send them out.
Yes.
There is no reason why we cannot fight these people and send them out. Remember, there is nothing to be scared of. What is it that we have not witnessed in the military? We have lost lives. We have gone to prison.
Yes.
We have gone on exile. So what else?
Nothing new.
Nothing new. So we just have to,
face them.
Yeah, we have to face them and take them out.
For so many of us that witnessed the military regime, it was clear for Nigerians at that time, and that we all understood that under the military, we knew that Nigeria was not free. But this Tinubu's government that pretends to say that Nigeria is a democracy while running Nigeria like a corrupt dictatorship. It is funny that the likes of El-Rufai, who campaigned in 2022-2023 for Tinubu, saying that what Tinubu did in Lagos is going to do it for Nigeria on the national level. And a lot of Nigerians at the time said, we don't want Tinubu because we witnessed what Tinubu did in Lagos. And we don't want him to bring that to the national level, that it would destroy the country. We were shouted down on at that time. Now see where we are today. El-Rufai says, an article says, that the people that claim to be Democrats, the same people that said they fought against the military, are now running the state apparatus, using the DSS, the police, to clamp down on opposition voices, on dissent. El-Rufai also says the person who said he was a freedom fighter under the guise of Nadeco is the one now doing exactly the same thing he said he fought for, using Nadeco as a platform. And at that time, all those claims at that time were lies, but they were all fake. And again, bear in mind, Tinubu always preached true federalism, devolve power to the local level. But if you've seen his 2 years of being the president of Nigeria, they've centralized power more. They've had a good grip on every infrastructure in the nation. So what we're facing right now is what El-Rufai and Atiku describes as evil. Just to imagine this. El-Rufai called Tinubu evil. Imagine that. He said we're facing an evil that Tinubu must be voted out. APC must go. These are the same people who helped to birth this so-called APC. This political party of destruction is what they are now wanting to fight and use Nigerians to fight. But I'll just quickly give you a few reasons why Nigerians feel like this Tinubu's government is worse than the military. Number one is this rampant corruption. Under this Tinubu's government, there's scandals upon scandals. Listen, there's Wike is the new face of political corruption at the moment, plus Tinubu. So there's one scandal after another. Military corruption, political corruption everywhere. Judiciary, the INEC. Don't forget again, election rigging is now a standard. Under the APC, they're not even hiding it. They're not even saying, oh, we're going to guise it that we're not. They're rigging it in the open. And whatever Nigerians can do, Nigerians will do. But they're daring Nigerians. The economy is collapsed. There's a total collapse of the Nigerian economy. And that's what the military does. They destroy it because they're not trained to run the nation. You see? And in this Tinubu's government, there's no accountability at all. They do whatever they want. They obey whatever court ruling they want to obey. And they shut the judiciary up. And in Nigeria, under this government, they've weaponized poverty. Poverty smells in Nigeria, especially in the rural areas. There's total collapse of the security apparatus in Nigeria. Nigerians are getting killed every single day, especially those in the northern part, those in the middle belt, in Kogi, in Plateau State, in Benue State, in Adamawa. Everywhere you go to, there's killings, total collapse. And then again, we're experiencing something known as a civilian dictatorship, where the president seizes a state, calls a false state of emergency and seizes the state. It's exactly the same thing that Gospel Akpabio is doing with the National Assembly. Anyone that speaks up, they clamp them down and they just throw them out and suspend them for 6 months. And obviously, don't forget how the capture of our institution, the INEC, the EFCC, the DSS, the police, the judiciary, every single infrastructure that we have that should bring about pure, true federalism, make Nigeria work as a society where there's rule and law and order and there's rules, they've captured it. And then they come up with this fake renewed hope agenda where we know that it's nothing but a civilian copycat of MK Abiola's manifesto, but they cannot execute it. First of all, you have to understand that Tinubu is not a conceiver of these ideas. He steals those ideas, but he cannot execute them. And let's don't forget the last bit I want to touch on. Nigeria is now on sale to the highest bidder. Contracts are given to the highest bidder, not the best who can execute the task. They use emergency route to see the Lagos State to Calabar Coastal Road. It's just give it to their friends. So Nigeria is on the free fall to the highest bidder. Whoever can buy whatever they can buy. State and federal institutions are sold, at will. This is the kind of country we have. APC is running. So El-Rufai calls Tinubu evil. The question is Tinubu really evil? Can Tinubu really take Nigeria? Apart from the fact that Nigerians are against the APC, apart from the fact that as Nigerians we're tired of this government, apart from the fact that we have seen what this government can do and we know that it's only bad things they can do anyway, corruption everywhere. All the time they tell us, oh, trust in Tinubu's policies. The policies are failed. Nigerians are suffering. So the question is, what can Tinubu offer Nigeria for the next 2 years that is asking for us to give him another 4 years? Don't forget, Wike has become the face of corruption now. With this thing that Amoyele threw on the surface now, everybody can see right now. In some Wike. These are the kind of people. We have Tinubu, we have Akpabio, we have Wike. This trinity of individuals, Wike running the judiciary, Akpabio running the legislature, Tinubu running the executive, just running Nigeria to the ground. You can see the incompetent hands that are running Nigeria with every traces of corruption around them. How can Nigeria move forward? That's the big question. So again, El-Rufai calls Tinubu evil, and it says that Nigerians must defeat APC come 2027. Whether it's by El-Rufai, which we don't want, or Atiku, whom we don't want, but Tinubu must go. APC has to go. And we need to continue to sensitize others. So put your comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let us know what you think about what El-Rufai says, if you agree with him about this Tinubu and APC. And don't forget to like, share, and also click on the notification icon if you've not done so. And also, please recommend this channel to others. I will catch you in the next video. God bless you. Bye-bye for now.